Hi. So, um, after cloning, this tutorial is how to complete a fixture that was cloned from another fixture. So, if you remember, in the last video, we cloned Junior A round robin with this feature here. Um, to have Junior B because they have the same number of teams and the same team um, team ordering. Um, team 1 is Harco Hills, Team 2 is Hills, and so on. So, what you need to remember when you do round robin clone is that the courts might be different, so you have to update the venues, or the venues might be different. In this case, it's court 3 and court 4 instead of court 1 and court 2. So you have to update that in the cloned version. So for example, Junior B, this is the cloned round robin. It has the same matchups as the original copy and the same venue. But since we have the same different venues now, so we have to update it in the details tab. So if you go to details tab, you can edit here and you just select the correct venue. So court 3 and court 4, MSAC court 3 court 4. So you have to just edit this court 3 and then court 4. So you have to save that. Court 3 court 4. And when you go to the fixtures, notice that the courts will still be the same because it was what was previously saved. You have to update it accordingly. So for example, for game 1, it's gonna be Avi versus STM. So I'm gonna edit it. It's gonna be Avila versus STM St. Mary's, and the venue is gonna be court 3. So you have to do that for all the matches in the Junior B or whatever competition it is. And of course, don't forget also the finals, which is gonna happen at, there's no grand finals. Oh, there is. Of course, there must be. It's gonna happen to court 4 instead of court 3. So court 4, it's gonna happen at court 4. So yeah, be careful to follow and update the courts or the venues for the matches. So um, that's it. I'll just continue the recording while I update the whole fixtures on another tab, and yeah, just continue to watch this video. So Avi versus TM, then CLC versus MER. CLC versus MER versus HHC. So some matches will just have the same like time slot. For example, STM HHC versus CLC. So they have the same match time slot. So what you need to do is just update the courts because they're different venues. So in this case, STM versus MER, it's just gonna be the same, but the venue is different. So court 3. So yeah, so that makes our life easier. The fixtures like that. Um, as well as Avi versus CHC is just court 4. And the next one is CLC versus Avi. Okay, court 3. SG versus STM, HHC versus STM. Now you go to round 6, STM versus Avi. It's a different. There's a different teams now than this, so you just have to manually edit it. STM versus Avi, court 3, STM versus STM versus Avi, Mer versus LLC, Mer versus LL, Mer versus CLC, Mer versus CLC, and HGC versus Mer. HGC versus Mer, CLC versus TM. So after creating the fixtures, you just have to double check it that they're correct. So AV versus STM, 915 CLC versus MER, and then MER versus HHC, and then STM versus CLC round 2, that's 945. HHC versus CLC, and then MER versus AV, and then STM versus MER. My mouse just died, so give me a sec.
There's a mixed up that has happened. Yes.
Okay, I got a fresh battery now. So where were we? Round 3, is it? HHC versus CLC, and then MER versus AV.
Yes.
Round 4 is STM versus MER, and then AV versus HHC, then CLC versus AV, court 3, HHC versus STM, and round 6 is STM versus AV, and then MER versus CLC. And then round 5 then round
if you
HHC versus MER, round 10 versus AV, MER CLC, HHC versus MER, then CLC versus STM for round 7, round 8 AV. So that's basically it. It takes about 10 minutes to create, to finalize the fixture from a cloned competition. Be sure that it's okay. So be sure that this is already if this wasn't finals, then just make sure that you have clicked there, so that the giant button will not appear and delete all your work. So that's it. Thank you.